And welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers out there. Welcoming back all my cosmic family members as well. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures. We talk about Pokemon cards. We talk about play sets. We talk about vehicles. We talk about some really cool cosmic stuff that is out there in the Dark Cosmic Universe. If you are new to the channel, check out the links in the description. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to find really cool things just like this to display here on the Dark Cosmic Universe. If you are new to the channel and you have subscribed to the channel, don't forget, this is always a great thing. Give it a thumbs up. Activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a video or other things here on the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube. That's right. Check out the playlist. Check out the photos. Check out the community page. Check out the videos. Check out the YouTube shorts. Again, feel free to remix, remaster, reinvigorate, and reimagine what the Dark Cosmic Universe is in your universe. Okay. Yours truly is quite happy. Yours truly is quite excited because with these figures here in front of you, that must mean Wicked for Good is coming soon to a theater all around the world. I've been waiting. I remember seeing it last year. If you follow the channel here and you're just kind of curious what the heck is going on here, yours truly likes The Wizard of Oz. That was like my big thing. I remember reading the books. And again, they are totally not for kids if you actually go to the deep-rooted meaning of the Frank L. Baum series. But we wound up getting the MGM Wizard of Oz, and I kind of like got into the big Wizard of Oz nostalgia here. Wicked, the musical, has definitely more than got me back into collecting Wizard of Oz items, which is kind of cool. And again, the nostalgia is just too cool for school. Yes, I did say that. All right, so anyway, so here they are. This is one of the box sets that Target did have. So these are the characters. We've got Glinda the Good Witch. We've got Scarecrow. We've got the Cowardly Lion. We will take a look at all these characters. We've got the Tin Man, and Dorothy Gale is over here, and also Toto as well. Yes, that was one of the first sets I got. Now, I did buy this at Target. It was about $24, $26 and change when I wound up getting it. And when I saw these figures were coming out, I'm like, okay, looks interesting. Not sure if I'm going to buy them or not. But the more I looked at it, I'm like going, okay, yeah, it is Wicked. It is something that yours truly would probably be into. Here's the box art, which is cool. We've got the purple, we've got the green, we've got the dark green, we've got all the colors. We have a yellow brick road that looks kind of green, and this is kind of cool. Again, this is by Mattel. This was a 5-piece, and there were 5 figures. I had to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 5 figures. I guess you include Toto. That would be 6. But on the top says there are 10 pieces total. And here's the back of the box. And again, pretty excited that this is in the collection. Now, I'm not really a fan of this type of style from Mattel. It feels like kind of like a Polly Pocket thing, but it's Wicked, it's Wizard of Oz, and you know what? I thought it was kind of cool. If you're looking for the UPC seal, there it is. Go to your Target if they don't have this, doop, and then do that. This is cool. Again, there's another one that's coming out. I think Nessa Rose is in it, and I'm just off the top of my head, I'm just thinking about what's in there. I think Nessa Rose is in there. I think Elphaba is in there prior to her becoming the Wicked Witch of the West. And I forgot, there's some other ones that are in there. I think Bog is in it. Is that his name? I think so. I'm trying to remember. And then, of course, we've got the Prince as well in there as is part of the deal. Okay, so here they are. If you're curious, you want to know how tall the figures are. So we're taking a look now. The Scarecrow does have his hat on. We'll take a look at each of the figures closer up. So the Cowardly Lion is about 2 inches tall. The figures are definitely under 3.5 inches. Dorothy measures about under 3 inches. And Glinda, with the crown, a little bit over 3 inches. So they're about 3 inches tall. They are not on the 1/18 scale that yours truly likes, but you know what? That's okay. I'm totally okay with that. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go to ground level, and now you're going to see these figures up close, and I will put them closer to the monitor, which I think is pretty awesome. I'm going to say, I know, you're going to say Wicked. Yeah, I'm going to say Wicked. That's okay. But here they are. Let's take a look. Now, the weird thing about these figures, again, their heads like really bobble, which I'm like not a fan of. I like my figures kind of like, positioned in one way. So the head does bobble. So if you look around, so I guess you can do the toss, but that's what it is. So here's Glinda. Again, it definitely feels like a poly, and that's not a Polly Pocket because these are plastic. We've got that incredible look to these figures. Glinda looks, I think, pretty cool. Doesn't look like Ariana Grande, but that's okay. She's got her wand, which I want up. All right, she actually kept it in there. And here's the closer look on this one. And again, I think the only articulation, we got some head, the head, I don't know, the head, it's like a bobblehead. Again, here I am just doing this slightly, and her head is just going all over the place. So there, it looks like in the dress area, you should be able to almost like put her on a seat so she can sit down. No, you don't think so? But again, I think this is done really well. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this. But these are really, really cool. And again, now her tiara does not stick in there fully. So this is one you have to make sure that you don't lose. There's the wand. They are small accessories. So again, if you are a small accessory person and you lose your accessories, definitely do what I do. I bag them up, and that's what I'm going to do. So all the accessories in here. Here is the Scarecrow. And again, still that whole wobbly head thing. Like I said, all you have to do is just shake it. And that's I'm not a big fan of that. But again, it kind of has that Polly Pocket look to it where it only bends in the, both of them, I think, together. They bend together with the legs. There's not a lot of articulation. So the legs are like 1 point of articulation, arms 2 points of articulation. I'm not even calling the head bobble an articulation. Now the hat does come off here. The hat is kind of like, again, like all I can say is it feels like a Polly Pocket. So it's very, very kind of like squishy. And you want to keep these all together, the accessories, because it can get lost. Now he does come with I believe that's a yellow rose. And we'll find out more in the movie what that's all about. See, there you go. So the hat came off, and you kind of get to see the hair. A little bit different variation, and that's okay because, they modernize. All I can think of is K-pop when I see these things. But they wound up modernizing, Wicked or Wizard of Oz, and I'm okay with that. The Scarecrow has I don't know, looks like a military suit, or I don't know, it doesn't look like he's been hanging around. Like in the background over here, you can definitely see the Scarecrow, but again, I get it. Now we have Toto here. Toto looks a little bit different. Let's see if we can get a close-up on Toto. And there we go. So Toto's got some shiny ears going on here. I don't know why. And Toto looks, again, Toto's brown. And I think Toto was gray. So a little bit different interpretation of Toto. But that's okay. Seashell, why are you looking at Toto? She's like, get it out of here. I know. I'm sorry, Seashell. How about I give you your little 5 minutes of fame? I need a little more than 5 minutes of fame. Thank you very much. So yes, there's good old Seashell. Thank you, Seashell, for hanging out here in the background. Get him out of here. I get it. All right, here's the Cowardly Lion. Let's take a look. There's really no articulation with this figure. It looks almost like a static. But again, it's got the bobblehead thing, which I don't know. Tail doesn't move. So it's what? You got the head. But again, it looks really, really cool. But very K-pop-ish. I guess K-pop, I mean, that's popular, and what's going on, it's popular. You know, you can sing the song. It's okay, you know, again, a little bit, I don't know, I would think that the Cowardly Lion, now, of course, I don't know about their time frame with the movie, but he should be small. All right, here is the Tin Man, Nick Chopper, but they don't refer to him as Nick Chopper. Looks pretty cool. Comes with accessories. Got a hatchet. I do like the detailing on this. I will have to admit, it's a little bit different. It's a lot different than the other version of the Tin Man. But I like this one. This is pretty cool. I can get used to this. You know, and I'm trying to think. It's got a lot of detail in the arm. I guess you can call it armor, or the metal body. And then I'm glad that they wound up keeping his hat the same. The hat does not come off. Again, he's got the legs, so that's articulation. Now they're kind of like this whole, you know, I can't even bend it. But trust me, I think the legs go together. And we've got the arms, but it's not bad. It's pretty cool. Again, I'm glad that there was some homage to the MGM version of the Tin Man. I mean, that's the only way you can do it. You have to, you know, I mean, to get people to really get excited about the movie, who have watched The Wizard of Oz, who've read the books. All right, here is Dorothy. Now, this one I was actually surprised. Now, she does come with a basket. I tried to put Toto in it, but it just was not working. And as much as they say that Dorothy is not the star of the show, and I get it. I mean, you know, she was the star in the Wizard of Oz, you know, movie, and it was all about Dorothy, and I get it. But I do like it, her dress all blue, and I think, I'm just trying to recall Judy Garland's, I think hers had white in it. So we have more blue, and there's a little bit of white. And now the cool thing, the slippers, they are not, this I thought was really, really cool. Well done. I mean, they're really well done, but they're not the ruby red slippers, because we don't have to talk about Technicolor, but we've got the silver shoes. And if you did read the books, the shoes were silver. And again, very well detailed. At least I think so. Which I didn't think that you could actually do that with such a small figure, but they did. They pulled it off. And if you actually looked at the silver shoes that they showed in the first Wicked movie, there's a lot of homages in there. Again, a lot of deep Easter eggs with the thing. But here is Dorothy. Hopefully, who knows what they're going to do. Now, there is rumors that after the movie, they are going to do other movie related Wizard of Oz storylines continuing. Whether they go with Dorothy, whether we talk about the Tin Man, you know, the Scarecrow, which could be done, because a lot of the stories, there were some stories that didn't have Dorothy. Dorothy was not there. If you go with the Frank Baum version, if you go with the Wicked version, again, that's a totally different subject. Read the books. That's all I can say. And you can definitely see some really cool stuff. Now, there, like I did mention again, that Target will be doing, or not be doing, Mattel will be having other sets out. And I have seen some of the sets where you've got the air balloons, you've got these blind boxes, air balloons. I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't really happy about that, because, again, it's a blind box. But I'll be looking online, because there's certain characters I want to get just to kind of fill up or fill in the collection. So maybe there are some codes for that. I'll definitely be looking for that, because there's still the Wizard. There's Elphaba, or you can say the Wicked Witch of the West. And also, I'm trying to remember else who is in there. Is it? I'm just top of my head, and I know I've seen them. But again, there is another set that's coming out, which will feature Nessa Rose. So that'll be interesting. And then I'm hoping, because Nessa Rose, of course, is going to be getting a totally different outfit, I'm hoping that her outfit is as cool, if not cooler, than Elphaba's. That would be awesome. Looking forward to that. That's awesome. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, are you going to buy these toys? Again, they're 3 inches tall. I'm usually a 1/18 person, but I'm a huge Wicked fan. You know, I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan. So, yeah, I had to buy this set. A little pricey for $26, but that's my honest opinion. That's the way it is. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the channel. So appreciate it. Thank you for watching the videos, sharing the videos, doing all that you do, putting them on your socials. Definitely appreciate that. All the promotions that we can get, because we are trying to get to 3,000 viewed hours, and I know it's gonna happen. And once we do, we get to the next level here on the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube. All you have to do, if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. Again, you can support the channel by going to the eBay store, making purchases, because I bring the money back here. I recycle that money. And again, or just sharing the channel, letting everyone know about it. Like, hey, the holidays are coming up. All you got to say, hey, saw this guy, Dark Cosmic Universe guy, whatever. Just subscribe to him, you know. He's kind of goofy, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Saying hello to all my Dark Cosmic family friends. And who are they? All you have to do is subscribe, and you're part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. You're part of the friends and family here. Why, my friends, you are my cosmic cosmonauts, my cosmic comrades, my insane toy collectors, my dark cosmic collectors, dark cosmic Pokemon collectors, and my dark cosmic collectors. Almost totally like blew that one with the Pokemon friends out there. I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, I am. Anyway, so here they are. These are the figures. Let me know if you're going to buy them. I think they're pretty decent. Again, they do have small accessories. That's the only thing I would definitely worry about. But beyond that, they're pretty cool. Except the bobblehead kind of thing. Not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that. Anyway, what do we say? Say it loud and proud, my friends. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Check out the playlists. You know, there's tons out there. Check out the shorts, the YouTube shorts. Lots of stuff. What do I say? Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube, and we'll definitely see you cosmically soon for another video.